Come on, there we go. Okay, I'm GeoDav, and in this video what I'm going to try to do is pretty much what I've done in the last video, but all in a oneer, and quickly run through things. Now what I've got here, believe it or not, is a tank trap where all I've done, I'll get back into solid mode, is I've subdivided a bit, yeah, moved the vertices about and made it in general a little bit smaller. Okay, because what we're going to do is actually use this as a core mesh. Now the idea is, in the last videos we had the tank traps which when you hit them they exploded and all the bits of rubble left over. Now what we want to do this time is shoot the tank trap, but you're going to be left with like a lump of concrete in the middle where the tank traps stood, just so that you could use that as maybe a damageable, well, a destroyable item, but it's going to leave some form of blocking agent there, if you know what I mean. So this will totally encompass the well, if you look at that now you can see how much smaller it is, because let's see if I can get there we go, top ortho, zoom out a little bit. Now the box was at that sort of size, and now scaled it down, subdivided it, made it into a few little bits and pieces, well, moved things about so it's not exactly a normal shape. Okay, and then I just exported that as normal as a FBX, and as you can see, let's see, export FBX, there we go, S Apex Tank Trap Tutorial CoreMesh 01. Okay, cancel that. Now what we do, go into physics lab, open a project, process, yeah, that's all the things I've been playing around with. I saved the last one under tutorial 2 or 02. As you can see, yes, we're back in the Varroa tool with 55 bits. Yeah, lots of stuff there, nothing in the middle. Alright, so what we're going to do is just using it, remembering 55, because we're going to need that in a minute. Yeah, now trust me, I've tested this just 5 minutes ago and it all works fine. So what we have to, if you're in this mode, you don't get the options. Okay, so you go back into normal slice mode, and here you've got load core mesh, and if you want to read all that, yeah. Alright, so click on that and we're going to load our core mesh and go open. Now you can't see jack because you haven't got it ticked in the view. There we go. As you can see, there it is in the middle, but at the moment it's not done anything. So, and while I'm here, please remember export core mesh, because if you don't, it's not going to be there. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is leaving the settings as we had them. Fracture. Remember this is still in slice mode. Yeah. Now you can see it all moving. Go quickly into the playground, and hey, we didn't want that to move. I'll show you that. Now if you watched the NVIDIA videos, you already know this, but we go into assets, expand this all out, pick the chunk. Now you won't be able to click on that because that's just the view of the core mesh. Click on that chunk, that is going to be your core mesh, and world overlap, support, don't fracture, don't damage, don't crumble. Okay, so now if we press F12, and it's still done it. This is where I get a little bit annoyed, because we've got to make sure, I keep forgetting to do little bits and pieces. Support depth, make sure it's at 1 now. If I go back into the playground, you can see our core section stays where it is. Okay, so all we're going to do now is export this asset, as I already had done here, as you can see, but I'm going to this time export it and overwrite it. Now I'm going to go into, well, close all this back down, go into the Voronoi version. Alright, leaving the settings as they are, fracture, click that center section, into assets, make sure I'm on support level, because this resets itself. Now hopefully when I go into the playground, F12 again, we're not getting a lot of movement here, but you can see, there we go, it's not too bad actually. And we've still got our main lump in the middle. Okay, so export the asset, that one there, save that, yes. Okay, now into UDK. Now as you can see, I have got my map opened. The old test ones that I made I've removed. Let's see, make sure I'm in the right bit. Yeah, there's the old ones. So just go on, import, where did I put them? In Blender, Apex, just select both of them, import, OK to all. Now I'm just going to very quickly copy and paste. No. Yeah, okay, copy, paste, don't forget to hit return, because otherwise sometimes it doesn't save the fact. Okay, so let's just save the package. Now making sure I have the right one selected here, pop that one in there, don't forget that's the CM, and that one there. Now close that down, rebuild all. Now once you've rebuilt these, well, once you've built the map, and if you find there's any problems with your Apex mesh, then you can actually just re-import it, and don't forget to save the package. Now let's see, save my map and playing game. Here we go. Now I'm just going to keep the link gun. Right, now this, as you can see, there's a center bit and it blocks. Okay, you can go around it, you can go over it, but it will block you. Here's the other one, just to show it works. There we go. Smashing. Are we happy? Yeah. Well, let's get out of that. Let's just have a quick. Now it's something it doesn't show you in, well, I never noticed, it might do, but if we look at the ones that we just use slice on, 26 chunks, and the one we use the Verona, that gives us 37 chunks. Now why? I think what is counting there is the original mesh to start off with, the 55 chunks we broke it into, plus the one chunk which is the CoreMesh. Okay, so you're happy with that? Now in the next videos we're going to be looking at fracture maps and adding on a little bit of something else along with the CoreMesh theme to it. Okay then, so we'll leave it at that, and I'll see you soon.